Hi guys, Serena here. Welcome to this video review of SugarMute. I'm really glad you found this video today because if you've been struggling with blood sugar regulation, I want you to know that I've done a deep dive into SugarMute. And in this review, I'm going to break down absolutely everything you need to know about SugarMute before you even think about buying it. So let's start with the problem that SugarMute is designed to solve. If you're over 40 and you've been dealing with blood sugar spikes after meals, constant fatigue, brain fog, sugar cravings you can't control, and numbers that keep creeping up at every doctor visit, then your body is sending you clear signals that something is off with how it processes glucose. And here's the thing that most people don't realize. This isn't just about sugar. When your blood sugar is out of balance, it affects your energy, your mood, your weight, your sleep, literally every aspect of how you feel throughout the day. And that's exactly the problem that SugarMute was created to address. So what exactly is SugarMute? According to their official website, SugarMute is a natural dietary supplement specifically formulated to support stable, healthy blood sugar levels. Now, what immediately caught my attention when I started researching SugarMute is that it doesn't take a one ingredient approach. A lot of blood sugar supplements out there just throw in some cinnamon or chromium and call it a day. SugarMute takes a much more comprehensive approach, and I think that's what makes it different. Now, let me break down the actual ingredients inside SugarMute, because this is where it really gets interesting. The formula includes berberine HCl, cinnamon bark extract, chromium picolinate, gymnema sylvestre, alpha-lipoic acid, and bitter melon extract. And here's what matters about these ingredients. Each one of them has been studied for its role in supporting AMPK activation and insulin receptor sensitivity, helping your cells recognize and respond to insulin properly, so glucose moves out of your bloodstream and into your cells for energy. So SugarMute isn't just randomly throwing things together. The ingredients work synergistically, meaning they enhance each other's effects. Let me explain how SugarMute works in your body. When you take SugarMute daily, the active compounds begin working on AMPK activation and insulin receptor sensitivity, helping your cells recognize and respond to insulin properly, so glucose moves out of your bloodstream and into your cells for energy. Think about it this way. Your cells have little doors called glucose transporters that let sugar in from your bloodstream. As we age, and especially with poor diet and stress, these doors start to malfunction. They don't open as efficiently, so sugar stays floating around in your blood instead of getting into your cells where it's actually needed for energy. What SugarMute does, according to the research behind its ingredients, is help those doors work properly again. That's why users report not just better blood sugar numbers, but also more energy, because the glucose is finally getting where it needs to go. But SugarMute doesn't stop there. The formula also addresses the inflammation connection. You see, chronic low-grade inflammation in your body can damage the very cells responsible for producing insulin and regulating blood sugar. The anti-inflammatory compounds in SugarMute help protect these cells and create a better environment for your body to maintain stable, healthy blood sugar levels on its own. This is what separates SugarMute from basic blood sugar supplements that only address one piece of the puzzle. Now let's talk about what real users are saying about SugarMute, because at the end of the day, that's what really matters. I went through dozens of testimonials and user reviews, and here's the pattern I found. Most people start noticing changes with SugarMute within the first 2 to 3 weeks. The first thing they mention is that the energy crashes after meals start to fade. You know that feeling where you eat lunch and an hour later you can barely keep your eyes open? That's your blood sugar spiking and then crashing. Users of SugarMute say that goes away. The next thing people commonly report is that their cravings, especially for sugary and carb-heavy foods, become much more manageable. Several users in their 50s and 60s mentioned that their lab numbers started improving at their next doctor's visit, which is really encouraging. Of course, individual results vary, and SugarMute is not a replacement for medical advice or medication. Now, who is SugarMute best suited for? Based on everything I've researched, SugarMute seems to work best for adults over 40 who want natural support for their blood sugar alongside a healthy lifestyle. If you're someone who's already trying to eat better and stay active, but feel like your body still needs that extra support to maintain healthy glucose levels, SugarMute could be that missing piece. Now, I want to be very clear about something really important. If you decide to try SugarMute, The only place to buy it is through the official website. I'm leaving that link right in the description box below this video. Do not, and I repeat, do not buy SugarMute on Amazon, eBay, Walmart, or any other random marketplace. Here's why. Counterfeit supplements are an absolute epidemic right now. These fake products look identical to the real thing on the outside, but inside they contain who knows what. Wrong dosages, filler ingredients, sometimes even harmful substances. And you have zero recourse because there's no money-back guarantee from these third-party sellers. The official SugarMute website is the only place where you're guaranteed to receive the authentic formula, fresh stock, and their complete money-back guarantee. So if you try SugarMute and it's not right for you for any reason, you get your money back, no questions asked. So here's my final verdict on SugarMute. After spending considerable time researching this supplement, going through the ingredients, the science behind them, and the real user experiences, I genuinely think SugarMute is a solid option for anyone looking for natural blood sugar support. The formula is well thought out, the ingredients have research backing them, and the user reports are consistently positive. Combined with that money-back guarantee, I think it's absolutely worth trying. Pop over to the official SugarMute website right now through the link in my description. Check it out for yourself, read the full ingredient list, see what other users are saying. You've got nothing to lose and potentially a lot to gain. Thanks for watching this SugarMute review, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.